Okay, it's just after 6 in the morning on the 30th day of hiking on the Pacific Crest Trail. 1 month on trail. Had a great night last night with U-Turn, Corey, Chris, Adam, and Mac, and U-Turn's friend from France, Adolphe, showed up here at this road crossing and brought a little bottle of champagne and some French sausage, and we had a little party as we all prepared for bed. So wonderful night's sleep, ready to go. We have a 17-mile water carry to start, and you can see the terrain. There's not much cover, so we want to make use of the cool morning. And considering how much water I drank yesterday, I made sure there we camped at a water cache where somebody had put out a lot of big carboys of water with pumps to pump it into your bottles. It was very nice to wake up this morning, not have to filter water because it was good water, and load up. So I drank a cup of coffee and probably a liter of water just to start, because if today, I understand it's supposed to be a little cooler than yesterday, but if it's this exposed, we'll really be thirsty by the time we get there. So I've been hearing this clicking in all the yucca trees, and it turns out they're filled with little cicadas that are all clicking. It's crazy. And I see a picnic table and believe it's time for a break. It's 8:30 and we're 8 miles in already. Had a really nice little break there at the picnic table with the group who all showed up. And now we're on our way. 9 more miles to go to the cache, and then I think they're going to do another 7 after that for a 24-mile day. It's definitely doable. So far the trail's been pretty easy. Making good time. Yeah, so we stopped under this in the shade of this yucca tree for a while, had a snack and some water, and now we have to do the climb. 5 miles to the next water source. most of the trail since we left that Joshua tree in the shade has been this churned up sand. Makes for a very interesting walking and climbing, as they just peel out constantly. Okay, well, after spending a couple hours under a shade tree and recharging, and drinking water, and eating food, and even napping, we're now ready at 4 o'clock to start the climb. Got about a 4-mile climb and 7.5 miles to camp. Carrying 4 liters of water on this climb, because I've got about 20 miles total to go before we get to the highway. Part of that hiking will be 14 miles tomorrow morning when it'll be cool and we'll use less water, but should have enough to make it through. Serenity Shuttle has landed. Trail mile 638.4 after a 24-mile day, and it was a rough one. It was a real desert that we had to go through, pretty desolate place, very exposed, long water carries. Today was 17 miles, and then we had to do another 21 mile carry and camp tonight. So looking forward to getting to the Sierras where there's a lot more water. The last climb after the water cache, where we rested under the tree for an extended period, was arduous but beautiful. Oh, the rock formations were just amazing, and the views of the mountains in the distance. We topped that peak and then went another 7 miles to this campground, which is a nice one in the pine trees at elevation. So it feels pretty good to be here. We've got 14 more miles tomorrow to get down to the highway to Walker Pass, where Christy will pick me up for half a day off and then a full day off before putting me back on trail toward the Sierras, and then I won't see her for 3.5 weeks. So a very challenging day. I think the new routine is really working. A couple of big rests during the day, splitting the day into pieces, and then making sure that you get your sleep and enough food. Things are going well. Thanks for hiking with me, and remember, we're trying to do the impossible. That's what makes us mighty.